punch and looping doesn't seem to be working for MIDI instruments. There we go. Let's try First iteration is fine, second one is a bit colourful, which we don't really want. And then the second one is doesn't make much of a difference. Bueno. Sounds good. Get out the way. Actually, no, let's not get out the way. Oops, looks like I've moved these things beyond reachability. Okay, today I'm writing music for an audio drama I score by the name of Arson, the Frisia Chronicles. Arson. Overlap there. What I want is for that to hold. Let's come in a bit slow. Oops. Cool. My goal here, my ambition, is to do live violin over this type of stuff. But first I've got to just get the violin's very precious. It's it wants to be the star, so got to get everything else ready for it first. That's what I'm doing now. Guitar. Some strings. The trick is to make it like, try and vary the depth of the composition, so at some points it's really full and lush, and at other points it's really kind of down tempo and quiet. Now we can go back to the A section. Something up, deleted something I shouldn't have. Haven't deleted it, I've just muted it, fortunately. A strong case for muting things instead of deleting them. Back on the strings. Need a bit more of a swell going up to that point, I think, so we'll try this. We'll just do a manual swell here. And then at that point we also add a bass note for the first time. That could work well. Let's just layer these guys. I'll put a C down there and a C even lower, so the swell hits with the bass. Okay, C appears to be the wrong. I think it's D. It's A, yeah. So back to the top. cello voicing goes on to C. We got the modulation wrong again. Something cool there for the you can actually stretch out individual notes using control. Good to know. Right, so far so good. Here's our intro, here's our B section, and we return to the A section, but now we have the happy sound, but now what we want is some strings to accompany that. So I'm going to add some strings in the articulation. Looks like we're not getting much out there. Okay, fine. That's it. 2, 3. Loop was on. Try again. 2, 3. Getting this thing to record. Maybe it's because I need to do MIDI overdub replace. No. Strange, it's not recording. Big problem. Need to do this stuff not so manually. Pedal now, very annoying. We just need to come up with some kind of ender now. So how much time? So far 1:30. Now we go straight back to this one here. So I should have 2 of those. The tension for the third and the low note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now we're going to make that a little bit different because we've already done that trick. 3, 4. D in the bass. 1, 2, 3, 4. And after such heaviness, what we want is something very light, something very polite, something that can be ended, so tender. And then we want this kind of thing. It's a major 7, F major 7 to a C, 3, 4, D. Okay, got an idea here. Let's just take it to a new section, we can edit later. And bring the guitar back. Now I've got a bird chirping in the background. Hope it doesn't bleed too much. Click must be on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too hard. Too hard. You think you're not recording, but you actually are. Let's try that again. Getting into the habit of using takes. Much more clever way to do things. And we're just going to take it back 2 R's with a punch and a chord and a loop, so you can just cycle this a couple of times. 2, 3. This click is way too loud, even though it's pretty soft. Okay, take the click down. And since it's such an easy part, I'm just going to restart. Sometimes it's better to just not hack it. There's someone banging something in the background. Normal day around here. Just forward. That's nice. I'll fix that. Last chord has got some unavoidable background noise. Let's try it again. 1, 2. Way too hard. Let's try that. Very tender moments of composition. These are the most tender moments of composition, and it's important to, in my opinion, to not, it's important to pay close attention when it's required. Okay, still working out how to use the razor tool. There we go. Shift it slightly in, and we can also cut that, give this a little fade in, and just cheat. This is cool, that works. Let's do those, another instance of this. Try and redo everything there. And take it back to 2 bars. Let's go. Fantastic. It's one thing I'm certainly getting better at, and that is the ability to just do a take, lock it down, and ignore any of the niggly things and just work around it basically. Okay, let's turn off that. Delete that, fade that. Let's change the fade shape so it's less obvious. Same with this. Okay. It's impossible to make guitar without the squeaky, creaky sounds, as we call them, seagulls. It's possible to play acoustic guitar without them. So that's how you know how much a producer cheated. If there's no seagull sounds, and you know that there's something algorithmic going on. Okay. That sounds nice. Goes there. Oops, what's that? I do not mind a little bit of this shifting sounds, but just not too much. This is really supposed to be a tender moment. I'll use this for romance, I'll use this for sad moments. Okay, I think I've shot it a bit quick there. Let's try this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta ta ta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta 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 ta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, whatever. I haven't used cloud supply a lot. I haven't used. Why is that on now? 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh, amazingly, I seem to have fixed the problem. Epic. World's most riveting string. Okay, like I was saying, Straylight is what I'm after now. Straylight is the Gorgios. Oh, I think I figured it out, yeah. Okay. Straylight has got a lot of these very ambient sounds. Here's a picture of it. Here's how it works. Now, volume up. There you go. That's a patch called Innocent Jade. Now what I'm looking for is something along the lines of a modulus synth. I've sampled a lot of these things. That's nice. Actually, let's just do ourselves a favor and go to keys, and I'm looking for a bell, and we're looking for a high bell, and we're looking for a high bell on the chord of C, even higher. Nice. Let's go, keep going. Too much movement. Cloud piano, that works. That's kind of what I'm after. Might even use this for the remainder of the track. Ooh, that's crunching, eh? And it starts to reverse. Oof. Jeez, I'm only 2/3 of my RAM though. It's pre-buffering all the samples. So each time I play a new one, it has to crunch to load it. So sorry about the mess. Not ideal. Okay, anyway, let's try that out with this end patch. That's going to be an F major 7 to C. Okay, I can't play like this. I'm going to try version reload. Okay, good. So there's a problem here. I can't fix it right now. Let's get rid of session strings. Things I'm not using it. That's better. Not great, but better. That's terrible. So Straylight's a real hog, huh? It's really maxing out the CPU. Oh, that's a panic mode. Okay, let's try that. What I can try to do is just get the part down without I'm going to try, so I'm having CPU issues here. Let's go even higher and see how it sounds. Let's even know. Okay, let's try. Still nailing CPU. Unfortunately. What if we just did a simple part first? Okay, I like it, but the delay is not necessary. The delay is throwing me off a bit. Let's try it without the delay. Okay, here we go. So I'm fine-tuning the sound under effects and Straylight. And we're just going to remove the is that the actual Yo, that is horrible. Wonder what the problem is. As soon as it's... Oh, that's horrible. Very bright. This is a nice sound. This is what I call a glassy sound. Oh, this is what everyone calls a glassy sound. So this can be used for texture. It's not really so much compositional stuff. What I'm looking for right now, though, is a compositional element. That piano was nice. Piano reflections. Let's try this. Dub delay. Interesting. Okay, let's see how this behaves with the remainder of the track. Okay, let's try that out, and whether or not it works, we're just going to get the MIDI down. Here we go. Okay, mistake because I'm punch in recording. Let's just do a... Okay, let's, yeah, set up the recording area, and now, here we go. Cool. 3, 4. Oh man, I've made a mistake. What did I do wrong? There we go, I deleted everything. Yo, it's a war sometimes. I'm getting there. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, two things we've got to fix here. Let's just get into inline MIDI mode. So I can fix them. This note here, I want that to be an E, not an F. I like the fact that nothing's quantized. I'm going to leave it like that. Just tighten up the timing a little bit. And we've also got to get more of a leading note vibe here. So I'm going to stretch these guys out. Da-da-da-da, get an arpeggio rolling in kind of effect. There we go. Still too early. Yeah. You guys come in a little bit later than that. Diddle-ding. Earlier. There you go, cool. Now, this delay that goes on forever is not really what I'm after. Feedback can come down, and time can be also off the grid. Let's just double that, so it's half. I take it from 250 to about 500. 2, 3, 4. That doesn't seem to have done anything. Okay, this is the thing about stray light. You don't know what's really going on half the time. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we know now that it's a sample grand piano, which is made of a little bit of, there we go, delay. 505, 500, 2, 3. That's better, yeah. Still going at about a triplet rate. We want it to be more like a, let's just do it to an 18th. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, a quarter note. 2, 3. That's better, yeah. Now, feedback can come down, and if there's a way to cut off the delay, I don't know if there is. Let's try this. That's nice. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nice little high glass sound over there. Good. Let's synchronize those two so it's not too early. And we'll take this all down in volume. It's a color. Okay, that's maybe a bit too harsh. Good. Let's take Straylight down, like 10 dB. 2, 3, 4. Too soft. 2, 3. Okay, velocity all the way down here. You can take the velocity down all this. Okay, and this is a bit early, or this is a bit late. Depends on how you look at it. Okay, from here, back here. Good. 2, 3, 4. These two need to come forward because... Cool. Feels so good finally getting around to this stuff. I've been trying to revamp the Le Frisia Chronicles soundtrack for like a while now. Sort of started in a very generic tone, and I got some feedback from the crew to make it sound more like this band Message to Bears, which is instrumental post-rock. So that's what I'm trying to do. Now, 2, 3, 4. I like everything about this except one thing, which is that the attack value of this sample could be a little bit more on the high side. So let's take the attack value of the sample up. There we go. There we go. So it sounds less like a piano. There we go. Much nicer, much nicer. 3, 4. There you go. Cool. Now we've got a nice something that just fits in. It doesn't stand out too much. The whole thing is panned a bit hard for my liking, which I also don't understand. So let's just figure out why that is. We should have a master panning value somewhere. Reverb color cutoff. Let's take the reverb up a bit because everything just sounds better with reverb. Okay, one small little issue is just the panning. 3, 4. Go hide. Pan jitter. I don't think that's it. Oh, I see. Yes, I know what's going on here. There you go. So 3, 4. No, come back here. So you can see it's panned, but I don't know how to fix it. It's one of those things I don't have time to figure out, so I'm not very caring. I'm just going to pump up the volume and manually the reason I'm doing this now is what I find quite useful is that, look, when you reopen projects, sometimes you lose settings within Contact Instruments, and I mean you shouldn't, but all of this work I've just done now to get this custom sound, there's like a lot of ways to lose that work. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save this patch. Save multi-as. Yeah. Let's just save that. I'm going to call it, yeah, I haven't actually done a lot of this. So obviously it's in Reaper. I mean, it's in Native Instruments. I'm going to call this Straylight. And I back up this folder. And this is called La Frisia piano with delay. Okay, I'm just going to call it that. That at least I can load it up. Next thing I'm going to do is bounce this, and I've got a nice way to do that. Control-Shift-P. Boom, and then it creates a stem for you. just based on that which you just created. Now these stems can start to pile up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift it all the way up to a folder called piano, stray piano, and then at least now we can just mute this MIDI clip. So first prize, the MIDI clip itself stays intact, it's just muted, and then all of your settings get saved in the instrument itself. But if anything goes wrong, at least I have a backup of the part that I've just been working so hard on. And yeah, you do the same for anything that can crash, basically. These strings and this orchestra system is pretty robust, so I don't worry about it. But stuff like Stray Light and Form and Reactor, it's just constantly rebooting and wiping out my work. So let's see how it sounds with the audio instead of the MIDI. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, that's going to work just fine. Okay, and then we just add a marker there to show that it's the end. So we can put this one into the mixing down stage. First thing I want to do is just let's get a new one of those there. That way we can delete all that. Oh no, you see, this is a problem I haven't figured out how to solve yet. Wait, I think it is solved. This is a problem I haven't figured out how to solve yet. Okay, so there's that glassy piano. Now let's add another layer. I'm getting into layering in a big way these days. I want to create a depth of sound. Got to use layers. Just mix them nicely. Okay, so a little bit of deep stuff there. And C. As the B part hits. Okay, turn off. And actually, yeah, that's fine. I'm in two minds. Turn on the. Oops. Getting better at doing this stuff with no hands. Look, no mouse. 1, 2, 3. Definitely not, just does not work. Let's try to take the volume all the way down. Yeah, that layer could work, just a little bit higher. 3, 4. Great. Cut that. I'm going to quantize this one all the way because it's not really meant to be heard. It's supposed to be a layer that you don't really hear. Okay, I'm going to EQ those guitars still, but otherwise I'm fine. Cool, let's take off repeat and okay, and one of these. We're going to the D minor. Okay, let's take that to there. And that to there. Or you could also just go shift to the next marker. Shift to the next marker. Shift the next marker, and there you go, cool. Okay, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. we go back to the... Oh, we repeat that, correct. Let's repeat that section. Once again, just shift everything into time. Cut that and stick it there. This loop. This is definitely an overkill with the modulation. Let's just get that up there. Up. Never mind. Take it to the... I do want to swell, but I don't want to get blown off the boat by it. Now we've got an issue, which is that I've copy pasted this section. We need more of these strings in here. Let's just get these guys in there, fine. Now we've got conflict in the low end between this one, which is playing a D root, and the other one which is playing an F root, so we're going to switch it back to the F root. There's definitely some frequency mashing there. Let's try this out. Okay, with the low note here being a F, correct. So I don't think this FF situation is going to work. Let us then take it up an octave. See if that ameliorates the problem. This is my new word. Kind of works. Strings are too dry. I heard something there which I liked. It's a... Let's take it back up to the strings. I want to just try and recreate what I just heard. We're on the C. Now we're upwards. That's another progression we've got to do. So this is the list of progressions I'm working through. The idea being to create sort of like a library of original stuff, which can be used and reused, and it's with a guitar. So I'm going to go, that one's a major 1 to a major 7. So into the blues territory, and then down to the F. So it's very nice poppy sounding progression. 1-4, very happy. Sometimes, some days I feel it's easier to write happy music, or major positive music. Other days I feel it's easier to write sadder music. Changes day to day. Okay, I'm not going to mess with this too much. What I do want to do though is get this string ensemble sounding a bit drier. Cool. So let's do that with the reverb. First we want to take the brightness down, and then you want to take the mix of the reverb up. That's bright. Okay, we've got some MIDI foot pedal hold issues there. That's it, much nicer. So all of the artists that I admire, all of the composers who write this kind of cinematic stuff that I admire, they use very wet sounding strings, and also very dark. It seems to be the case that using bright strings is too much for the modern TV listener, in my case audio drama. So I'm going to start cranking down the brightness quite a bit on these types of tracks, just to avoid stepping on vocals and, you know, other cardinal sins. Alright, so we've got this lovely sounding track coming together with the guitars. The guitars need to be a little bit wider, also to get out of the way of the vocal. Nice wide sound. Okay, there we've got that forced sounding. This is something I could probably work out how to do better, but anyway. I was using a design tablet pen to do this, so just literally drawing in these types of swells. For now, I'll have to do it. There you go, a hint of it, but not overdoing it. And the F in the bass, 3, 4, A in the bass. That's all you need, just this kind of thing. Great. Okay, let's listen through. Here's the click. What we need here is the introduction of the piano, but with more, let's get the piano more active here. So it's back to that. Okay, here we go. 1. Beautiful. I'm moved. I am moved, which I guess is the point of it all. Well, no, really the point of it all is that you are moved. So let's see if we can make that happen. The brief for this piece was more emo. So I'm going, you know, like teenagers making out on the bed kind of emo, that kind of thing. Sharing diary entries. Okay, now we go to this part where I do feel we can let's just do some arpeggio stuff here. So onto the D minor, onto the F. It's a D minor. And there's that B natural in the B, in which you could kind of use. So okay, don't complicate it. Okay. No, it's not a G, it's a D. And I like the descending. That's nice. Okay, so that's a nice melody, but I just want the timing to be. Yeah, a little bit more movement, so. Yeah. Okay, got a complex movement here. So it's left hand descending arpeggio. Not a trained pianist. 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's do one at a time. Here we go. This back, one bar there, one beat. Okay, let me just do a punch in here. Let's try my new trick. Yes, yes. Doesn't really matter. That's cool. Try it again. I can do better than that first time. Okay, here we go. Cool, this is how you do a piece at a time, so you get the sound you want. And you go. Instead of trying to get clever and fancy, because you never get points for that, all you get is behind on your timeline. So let's not do that. Okay, and that's where that begins. Here's the part. Okay, now there's another problem I've encountered with Reaper. It overdubs sections like this. Now I've got a problem. It overdubs all that work I've just done. It's got to be redone because Reaper re-records stuff that you didn't really want it to. So let's try that again. Note to self. First was 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost got that second part right. But now watch what happens when you do this. See, now at that point, those should not have been recorded. So the problem is it's overdubbing, and I need to change it to record input. So there we go. Now it's going to problematically record over what I've done, which I don't want. Here we go. I have to read it every time. Okay. No. Z forward and punch and record. Back a bar. Record. So yeah, I got it right, but it's a chore, and as you can see, so much of this type of composing is thinking about how to, work out computer streamline stuff, and there's not really a lot of hands-on keyboard type stuff. So yeah, next time you're wondering why musicians and producers earn what they do, it's because they're technical professionals in some pretty sophisticated software. I feel like an infant when I try to do this stuff, but I'm getting quicker, getting better. Okay, let's learn this last part. Let's listen to this last part. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we don't have to take it all the way to the end. What we can do is, okay, now I've got 2 problems. One, okay, firstly, all of this should just get glued together so we can work with it as one clip. I want to quantize everything pretty much perfectly. How does that sound? Nope, not what I intended to do. So there's a problem. Cancel that. I want to quantize with a 16th. Yes, that's good. No, that's up. That's out of time. Is it? Good. That's not too bad at all. Okay, well done. This is now the first moment of the new series of season 2 of Arson, and yeah, I really want to set the tone as something new. I want it to feel like it's been revamped and overhauled, so good for that. I'll have to do a proper mix on this when I've got my cans off. I can't really do that with the live streaming mic. So yeah, that's about it. I think I'll kill it for today. Thank you for joining in if you did, and I will see you at the next score.